have the CBI remand note which has been accessed by Times Now. That's the big breaking news coming in at the moment. Now remember, Arvind Kejriwal, of course, his hearing was also underway today at the court, and that order had been reserved. But what's latest at the moment is that his remand note has been accessed, and what we know is that Kejriwal, according to the CBI, quote unquote, intentionally evaded some questions, and Kejriwal, they believe, could influence witnesses, and based on that, I guess CBI would want his custody or extended custody. Ramesh is joining us with more details on the same. Yes, Ramesh, over to you. Give us more details on the CBI remand note which has been accessed by us.
Absolutely. So the CBI had produced Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal physically before the Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court today. Now, after 3 days of CBI's custody concludes today, the CBI has asked for judicial custody of Arvind Kejriwal. They have asked the court to send Arvind Kejriwal to Tihar jail, as he is not further required for interrogation or any question required. That is what has been submitted by the CBI. Now, in the remand paper accessed by Times Network, CBI says that Kejriwal, during the questions and during interrogation, is deliberately and intentionally evading the just and relevant questions related to the case. CBI also says that he is the Chief Minister of Delhi and a prominent politician. He is a very influential person, and there are credible reasons to believe that he may influence the witnesses, tamper with the evidences collected by the CBI during the probe if he is released out and is sent outside. So then CBI seeks judicial custody for Arvind Kejriwal. Now the special CBI court has reserved its order on this application, CBI's application, which seeks judicial custody for Arvind Kejriwal, and the order is set to be pronounced any time by now. Meanwhile, Kejriwal has been allowed to meet his home family members. His wife Sunita Kejriwal has reached the court, and even other prominent politicians of Aam Aadmi Party have reached the court. Now, if we talk about the hearing proceedings which went before the Rouse Avenue Court today, when CBI asked for judicial custody of Arvind Kejriwal, it was strongly opposed by the legal team appearing for Arvind Kejriwal. They were completely against it. They had stated that there is no reason that Kejriwal should be sent in jail when his interrogation is completed by the CBI. There is no reason that why he should be sent to jail and not be sent outside. However, the judge has stated that as per the provisions of the CRPC, once the police custody is over, an applicant, the arrestee, is sent to judicial custody only till the time he is not released out on bail.
Yeah. And also, Rame, since we're speaking about the remand note, specifically focusing on that, there seems to be two, of course, main moot points, obviously, which you're also emphasizing. One, the CBI believes that Kejriwal could influence witnesses, and second, that he has been evasive in the questioning by the CBI. Elaborate more on what the CBI had to say, because the CBI in the remand note obviously says that he's an influential person, and if let out, he could end up influencing witnesses in the case.
Absolutely. That's a very important point raised by you, because CBI even says in its remand note that accused Arvind Kejriwal has been examined and interrogated. However, he did not cooperate with the investigation. Now, CBI further went ahead and said that he deliberately gave evasive replies which were contrary to the evidences on record. CBI says that on being confronted with the evidences, Kejriwal did not give proper and truthful explanation regarding the Delhi exercise policy scam case. Now, CBI also says that he is the Chief Minister of Delhi, a sitting Chief Minister and an influential person, while major of the witnesses in this case are government officers, government services. Yeah. If he is released, there are good chances that he might hamper and tamper with the evidences and witnesses.
All right, Rame, why don't you stay with us? I'd also like to go across to my colleague Pratibha. She has a copy of that remand note. Pratibha, over to you. Give us more details from the same.
Meenakshi, this is the CBI remand note that has been accessed by Times Network's Ramai. Let me just go through the operative bits here. It says here that during the police custody remand, the accused, Arvind Kejriwal, has been examined or interrogated. However, he did not cooperate with the investigation and deliberately gave evasive replies contrary to the evidences on record. On being Confronted with the evidences, he did not give proper and truthful explanation regarding the enhancement of profit margin for wholesalers from 5% to 12% in the policy. He also could not explain as to why the peak of second wave of COVID, the cabinet approval for the revised excise policy was obtained through circulation in a hurried manner. Also going on to mention, when the accused persons of the South Group were camping in Delhi and holding meetings with his close associate Vijay Nair, he evaded questions regarding the meetings of his associate Vijay Nair with the others. He also could not give proper explanation regarding his meeting with Magunta Srinivasalu Reddy, the other accused in the case as well. And on the point that he could influence witnesses, Meenakshi, it goes on to say here that in the light of the aforesaid facts and circumstances, the further custodial interrogation of the accused Arvind Kejriwal is not required at this stage. As already submitted, he is deliberately and intentionally evading the just and relevant questions. He, being a prominent politician and Chief Minister of Delhi, is a very influential person. There are credible reasons to believe that he may influence the witnesses and evidences already exposed before him during the custodial interrogation, and also the potential witnesses who are yet to be examined, tamper with the evidence to be further collected and may hamper the ongoing investigation. So this is what is mentioned in the CBI remand note.
All right, Pratibha, thank you for joining us with all these details.